I'd like to welcome you into the Divine Healing Channel. And for all the new members that have recently subscribed to this channel, I would like to welcome you in. And thank you for subscribing, actually, because that tells me that Spirit was right and that people were going to start awakening and they were going to start finding each other. And we're going to start learning from each other. And that was proof. Like literally they said, wait till the new moon. And it was literally on the 13th. So, so just a little bit of a backstory. My readings, like Spirit gets me to pull out a card. And then at the end of the reading, they have me pull out the book that goes with the card. And it can be random decks. Sometimes it's a book or a poetry or a healing book or whatever. And they get me just to read passages, or I'll just like flip through it and then I'll just open it up and randomly read whatever they tell me, and it'll have something to do with the reading. It's pretty cool. So that's what they're having me do with this deck right here, but I'm just going to mix it up while I talk a little. I have literally just started doing this YouTube channel, and I really didn't know what to expect, actually. This has actually been a very tough journey for me. And anybody that is close to me knows that journey that I've been on. Well, probably some of it. They don't probably know all of it. But, yeah. So, my readings are just a lot different than a lot of other readings that I have seen on the internet. And the messages are brought in for the healing of all, as Spirit refers to us as all one. So I'm just going to center. This is what they call centering. And then they can, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. I call upon universe consciousness of the highest realms for the highest good of humanity to work through me. Allow me the privilege to channel for only the purest light of Source. Allow me to channel in a way that also serves my highest good. I ask the universe protection from negative energies. I call upon Mother Earth Gaia to ground me and connect to Source through me. Spirit, if my guides are ready, I am ready. If my guides are. I just heard I am ready, so I only have one here right now. Oh, I believe, okay, so this is what they wanted me to talk about. They wanted me to talk about how I communicate with the energy in the ether, and how your guides speak to my guides. And I do these readings, and they could be, they're for the collective, but they could be very individualized too. So there's some other reading that you can resonate with it from the beginning to the end. Some you only resonate with parts of it. So with that, they want me to begin on balance. I cut it on balance. It's a yin and yang. That's the most important thing, is they've been talking about that balance. Okay, we're just going to mix these and then have them pull out a card. Gaia. Well, and that's, they had me pull out this a few days ago. And ever since, she's been coming up in literally every reading. And it's to remind us how important it is to stay rooted with Gaia. And how you'll notice when I first start my reading, I call Source in, and then I call in Gaia. And like, so we're all connected as one. And that's really how you're supposed to do it. So when you're meditating, always root into Gaia. Before you leave your house every day, you root into Gaia. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to bring out this card here. They want me to tell you the music I have playing too. It always seems to be important. I'm never sure why. Dissolve limiting beliefs that keep you poor and stuck. It's to help bring abundance. This is to help dissolve limiting beliefs. Yeah, that's the stuff that has been indoctrinated into us. Oh, look, Lord Cthulhu and Soul Guardian. Wow. That's a very beautiful card. Look at that. Lord Cthulhu. There's something about him. He's like I think he's an ascended master or something. Yeah, he has like some kind of yeah, he believed in like mysticism and stuff like that, I think. He is. Yeah, because he even has like his hands out like he's got things balanced. And then like notice his dragon is like dark on the outside, but underneath it's all light. It's kind of cool. It's on the bottom here. Ooh. These are the colors. I love those sunset kind of colors. Oh, harmony. Spirit. Get me on a tangent. Okay. So, they want me to read those at the end, but they asked me to bring out this deck, and this is a deck that is from two different authors, I believe. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, I put them together, the two decks together, and renamed it to be, I just blended the names from the two different decks. Divine Beloved Abundance is what I named it. So we're going to get into this here. Eternity on the bottom. Freedom. Look at that. Freedom. Oh, could you imagine waking up every day and just being free and doing what you love? Not having to be a part of that cog in the system. You know what? And more people are doing that too. More people are pulling away from the corporate world. They're pulling away from the old system. That's what I just heard. And they're just independently starting up little businesses and doing their things and, you know, starting YouTube channels, for instance. That's what I'm doing right now, I suppose. But my channel is and has been opened. This is a voice for spirit to bring messages to people like you, people like me. Because, like, as I always say, you are me and I am you. We are one. And Spirit will always... Okay, Spirit. I'm going to take it you want me to... I keep wiping my table off. Well, for one, it helps me keep the energy up on my table, but... for another, it's full of dog hair because my dog is a very sheddy dog, and even though I vacuum so much, it doesn't seem to ever really truly matter, and they want wisdom to come out here, so let's put my vowels of the wisdom. Spirit, okay. Adventure. I will ride the tide. And I'm going to tell you that's funny because Spirit, this is like my third reading today. And I'm like, Spirit, what's going on? They're like, let's do another reading since you're in the flow. My energy's been high today. So they get me to do, oh, I'm going to tell you about the elephant. Attachment. I'm going to tell you about this elephant. I accept your help. Okay. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh, yes. I did a meditation this morning. This is like the 14th. I just want to make sure it's recording. And I had this elephant appear, and it was like flapping its ears. You know how they flap their ears, right? And it looked like it was going to charge at me. And I'm kind of like, woo, this is like a weird meditation. What's this about? And then it's like, it just started slowly approaching me, and it lifted its trunk, and it's like I could feel it on top of my head. Like I could literally feel its snout, about this much of its snout, just laid, I guess it's called their snout, their trunk, and it just laid on the top of my head. So like the elephant was facing me, and it put its, trunk on the top of my head, and I could feel like all this weird tingling on the top of my head and into my forehead. It was the freakiest thing another freaky thing. I've had other freaky things, but this was another freaky thing today. And it's like it kept its snout there for like a minute or so, a minute or two. At least it seemed that way. And then, what else happened then? Oh yeah, and then I could feel like this, it felt like something was touching me on the back of my neck on the right hand side. And I've been feeling that every off and on for like the past 3 or 4 days. And I keep reaching up and rubbing that spot. And I keep thinking like something's, and it's cold too, like when I touch the spot. So it's been really like bizarro. And then, yeah. And then I was having like those lights. And I mentioned it in another reading earlier today, but like, when you throw a little stone in a pond and it ripples out, well, it's like I was getting these bands of light that were rippling in. And as they were rippling in, it's like they were rippling in and like, it's like it was like going inside me or something. It was the freakiest thing. And then like it was so bright that I was like, are my eyes like open? So I actually put my hand up onto my eyes to make sure they were actually closed. Yes, they were. Yeah, it was really, it was actually, it was trippy. I'm going to tell you, it was trippy. And then what else was going on? Yeah, that was it. And then Spirit's like, okay, let's do a reading now. And I'm like, oh my God, this is trippy. But it had nothing to do with the elephant. And then now here I am at the end of the day, and it's still in my pajamas, like no word of a lie. Not even joking. I have no idea what time of day. It's in the evening. It's like well after 11 o'clock. So I'm trying to be quiet because people are trying to sleep. But holy moly, the guides, that's what I was just told, the guides are here. I need a big drink because when I'm channeling energy, I get really dried out. And I burnt my tongue on tea this morning, so I didn't eat all day because my tongue is just not feeling it. But I finally did, break down and get something to eat. So I was just told that. How I was talking about earlier, how the guides, your guides, go and come to find my guide and talk to my guide and they tell my guide, and then my guide brings whatever message I need to deliver that message to you. So sometimes I'm doing these readings and I have literally no idea what or who these readings are for. But I do know that we all share same experiences through life, because that's just how it is. Like we all pick and choose our different experiences. So the ones of us that have gone through the same things or similar things or can relate to those things in some way, somehow, you'll be drawn to these readings, and that'll help give you confirmation. It'll help enlighten you. And saying the word enlighten you, I brought that up because I just got really lightheaded. And when that happened, Spirit, at first I was like, oh, I'm just really lightheaded. And Spirit's like, no, you're high in the energy. So that tells me I am going to be funneling messages for a lot of souls that are looking and searching for answers. Okay, Spirit. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so I'm centered and we're going to begin. So you're going on some kind of adventure here. Now, when I say adventure, I don't mean you're going to go on the high seas or, a train ride across the world or something. I'm talking about a spiritual adventure. So it says, change me, divine beloved, into who rides the tide happily, trusting where I am being led, even when everything doesn't make sense yet. And you know what? When you first start your awakening, not everything does make sense. Like you understand certain things, and then you don't understand other things because, well, you don't have all the education, right? And then here's burdens. Wow, I just saw like this weird black spot in front of my face. That was weird. Oh my God, look, an elephant right behind it. Competition. Okay, so burdens, I accept your help. Change me, divine beloved, into one who gratefully receives all help you send. Let me release the useless idea that I must carry the burden alone. Let me trust that you send the right assistance. May I feel worthy and accept it. Yeah, Spirit. Okay, so that's what they're talking about. That's why they had me put on this music, to dissolve those limiting beliefs. So you've been working on that. And look, yeah, your intuition, look, God finds a way. And that's what we were just talking about. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Look, I am a spark of divinity. I've never even seen that card before. So this is what they're talking about, like this intuition. God finds a way. That God found a way for us to be able to communicate, but that's been hidden from us. But now a lot of us are waking up to that, and that's why you're going to find me and I'm going to find you, and we're going to become one again. We're all going to join together as one again. Well, that's profound. Wow. And they pointed out on this picture, I didn't even notice this before, they just pointed it out to me. There's like all these, like, they're calling them orbs. Oh yeah, because you know what? They're talking about the 4 elements, because in the 4 elements, in the elementals, they consider fire are like orbs. That's what I was told before. By Spirit, actually. So I always listen to Spirit. Okay, so intuition here, change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer all major decisions to you. Let me trust. You're always guiding me in the right directions. May I always remember that if something is meant to be out of my way, God finds a way. Oh, out of no way, God finds a way. And yeah, absolutely. Move mountains even. See that? Okay, I am a spark of divinity. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows without question my own beauty, worthiness, and desirability. Let me remember constantly who I am, love itself in a temporary human form. That's right, because you're a light being and you're in a human form. Yeah. Being in this playfulness. What's this competition about here? An attachment. Oh yeah, look, I release all attachments. Yeah, you know what you need to do. See, this here, the adventure, this is the ebb and flow, the tide. They're talking about that ebb and flow. And that's actually, I think I brought that up, that this is why I'm doing the 3rd reading today or something crazy. This is the 3rd reading today I'm doing for Spirit. Because they said that I was in my flow. And then I had the elephant in my reading. Wow. Okay, and the attachment. Change me, divine beloved, into one who trusts that the perfect relationship always arrives on time. Let me feel worthy and deserving of love. Yeah, releasing all the attachments of your manifesting, that is the trick. Challenge. Allow me to flow with what I cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by divine will. I embrace all tests. Yeah. Okay, so competition, look, and then divine assistance is right behind it. Competition. Whoa. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can trust that you alone are the source for all. Free me from the illusion of scarcity and competition. Let me trust that all needs are always richly met. I am yours alone. And that, look at that, even it's got the exact same, where is that? Oh, it's that one too. Oh, it's that one too. Oh, what are they trying to say here? See how they have all this water flowing? See how the water is flowing, and then they have it flowing through the mountain, and then they have the exact same path on this mountain here. Look at that. Oh. And these are two different, oh no, that's the same deck, actually. Oh no. Yep. Oh yeah, they happen to be. So, and then this one here, though, where it's talking about it just went out of my head. What's going on here? I just lost my connection. What's going on? Oh yeah, because they're talking about abundance here, and the illusion of scarcity, because we all can have abundance, but we're given this illusion about money, and that's why they're talking about the limiting beliefs, and they have this music on that's about dissolving the limiting beliefs about abundance. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 So that goes there. Divine assistance is I accept your help for divine assistance on burdens here. Divine beloved, change me, divine beloved, into one who is willing to receive all the right help. Let me feel deserving of divine assistance in every way. Open me to receive. And that is where, and then it comes, and then you're right up on intuition here. It's loss. Okay. There's balance here too, but okay, Spirit. Whew, that was a lot right there. That was a lot to look, and I cut it on that. Relax and reverse again. Okay, Spirit. See how they're splitting this on for me here? Decisions available. Okay, so they're saying, okay, so sacred self, I know I am love. Yeah, that's your intuition. God finds a way. Oh, that goes here. Spark of divinity. Okay, they're pulling out so many at once. I have too many guides coming in. Holy shit, guides, slow it down. Yeah. Okay. I need to get a drink here. The guides start to overwhelm me a little bit. I just, you guys have some pushy guides here. That's weird. I just literally drank 2 cups of water and like, I need another. Hold on. Okay, decisions, but available came out first, and then decisions. Okay. So available, let's see here. I am open. Yes, God finds a way for your intuition. I don't know. Can you see those cards? I got to keep checking. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move it over here more. I tend to like, okay, let's bring this over here. And then the intuition. Okay, so this is to help with the limiting beliefs, to clear them away. This is what Spirit, oh, okay. So when you see this video, your guides, what resonates with you is what your guides is going to help. They'll know what to bring in to help guide you. Oh, okay. All right, so divine, I am open. excuse me, change me, divine beloved, into one that can offer you even the most baffling problems, knowing you will carry me to the right solutions at the right time. I just literally said that. If I am utterly open, receptive, and available, someone's guide literally just had me say that, and then that's what this was. Oh, Spirit, you are just, I'm telling you, your guides are hilarious. My God does the same thing sometimes too. Boundaries. I am entitled to say no. Absolutely. Your boundaries are the most important thing. Standing in your truth is a boundary too, by the way. Okay, so decision, Spirit. Yeah. So I am a spark of divinity. Okay, let me just check these out here a little bit, because perfect actions are shown. Change me, divine beloved. Look, it seems to be the same deck that's come out each one too. Divine beloved, into one who can offer all decisions to you. May I trust during times of transition that the perfect actions will be shown. Grant me patience to allow events to line up as they need to. Okay, so that is the sacred, because I was thinking, I think the sacred self goes here, because it says beauty, I am a spark of divinity. And then here is sacred self, I know I am love. Change me, divine beloved, into the one who knows my true worth in every moment. Let me experience that I am love. My own sacred self will always draw kindred spirits. And I just finished saying in the beginning of this reading how it's so that we can all find each other and become like a big giant soul family, basically, right? You feel accepted, you'll feel understood. Into one who knows without question my own beauty, worthiness, and desirability. Let me remember constantly who I am. And that's really like, oh my God, love itself. And it's, oh, Spirit, you brought love out on top of love. Look, and the butterflies, you might resonate with butterflies and flowers and yoga even, and nature. And water. I mean, you could be, you could be any sign. It doesn't matter. Nope. The signs don't matter here. Yeah, and then there's even worthy, and divine source comes right behind that. I know my own worth comes right on top of that spirit. Okay, so decisions here. It goes on top of the attachments, because it's saying that that you're the one who trusts that the perfect relationships always arrives on time. And we were actually talking about that in the beginning of the reading. And this also talks about the same thing, about that the perfect actions will be shown, like in how with doing this reading, like your guides were coming in and like assisting with this reading, so that what you resonate with, then they'll know how to help you. They'll know what you need. They'll know which, like you'll just randomly get like something pop up on your feed, and it'll be like, I don't know, some type of healing music, and you'll just be like, oh, what's this? And you click on it, and then suddenly you'll have some kind of download, and then you'll start like, maybe you'll start crying or something, and then you'll like purge whatever is making you upset, and then more better things can come in. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. I know I'm talking to a camera, so it's not like I'm going to get an answer, but I certainly did seem like I was going to get an answer. It's just, but my guides, or your guides, all of our guides actually said yes to me. So though I'm not really talking to you like face to face, I'm energetically talking to you. Weird, right? I know it's a weird concept, but here it is. It's eternity again. Oh, Spirit. Okay. I'm going to have them pull out one here for the challenge. I embrace all tests. Allow me to flow with what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that oh my goodness, what? hold on, I got to pick it up and put it more in the light. Allow me to flow with all what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by divine will. That's that manifesting. Oh, Spirit, I embrace all tests. Yes. You guys are awesome. Look, awakening is on the bottom. I split it. Oh, my Lord, wake me from life as spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Because you're taking all those challenges and you're using your common sense and you are literally awakening. Oh, Spirit, I'm putting this awakening right up here. Yeah, and you're allowing this awakening because you're trusting. And look, there's butterflies again. Look, right on the beauty. Look, and she's got fire, and we were just talking about fire and how like fire are like those orbs. Oh, Spirit. Okay, so I'm going to get them to pull out the one for challenge just because I want them to show off a little bit. They like to show off, don't you, Spirit? I heard sure do. You've seen some of my other readings. They've done like they've pulled out like the same card out of 3 or 4 different decks, and then they'd have me open a book, and I'd open it up, and it would just say all the same things that the cards they pulled out multiple times. It's some of the readings are pretty freaky, totally freaky. Sitting around having a couple few. You notice how I put a couple few beers or a couple few drinks or something or whatever. I guess I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates. Leave the rest. Don't do anything that I say. Always use your intuition. Use your own discernment for everything. Spirit. Support. Allow me, Divine Beloved, to let go, relax, and enjoy the process, knowing that it's safe to offer all to your capable hands. The right action are always shown, and the right help always comes. And that's exactly, they're talking about the flow. Allow me to flow with what cannot change, and let me embrace all the tests. And then they're here. Just let me relax. So you're just going to go with the flow. You're getting the support. The right help will come. And when you know that, though, when you know that everything, once you understand the fact that everything that's going on in your life is just a challenge and an obstacle, and it's all for you to just not to overreact. And if you do, you forgive yourself. And then, like, that's why you'll find sometimes things in your life comes back at you. Because if you didn't learn your lesson the first time, it's going to come right back for you to, there's going to be another opportunity there for you to learn from it. Divine abundance. And that is exactly what this music is about. It's about bringing abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not to chase it. Yeah, you have to already think that you have it. That's that manifesting again. And I can't remember what Tao means. I'll look it up again and put it on the screen. Okay, is there any more here? What's this one? Clarity. Oh, this is bringing clarity, I guess, for someone. Clarity is my birthright. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who remembers in every moment my true self, love, light, wisdom, and divinity. Exactly, Spirit. And that comes right out on the divine assistance there. Trust. Well, and that comes out on intuition. Change me, divine beloved, into one who wants what you want for me. Let me trust that my needs will always be met in the highest way when I allow you to guide me. Like, I am not even joking here. Look, Spirit. And look, right back to worthy again. Inner child, and that's what this is all about. It's to get rid of those limiting beliefs, because most of your limiting beliefs comes from your inner child. It comes from like all those experiences growing up. That's what gives you your self-worth. You know what? I don't, oh, look, and it's got an elephant on here too. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Spirit. And another one, look, in divinity one more time. Oh, look, and they're talking about your chakras too. This is a different deck though. Oh, look, and they're even talking about freedom and your unique decks. Okay. Okay, so the divine abundance is coming up here, because it even talks about like the scarcity here. Free me from the illusion of scarcity. And they're saying you're going to get divine abundance. See how that comes out there? And then here, this is the clarity, because this is your birthright, this divine assistance, and you not carrying these burdens by yourself. Like, you don't have to have the shoulders of an elephant. And that comes out right there like that. And then the trust here, that is up on top of the intuition. You trust your intuition. You're open to all of this. And you're going to trust the highest. You're going to trust the most high, I just heard. Okay. But then you see how Gaia is like reaching up into that being too, right? So you're connecting, like how I connect this reading. Okay, Spirit, then what? Oh, the inner child, that's right. The inner child came out here, and this was the sacred self, because you're healing that, and the beauty, because you know that you're a spark of divinity, and it even calls you a spark of divinity over here. The inner child, allow me to give me compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest need and feelings, and that's what you're doing. You're giving that love to that, and that's what's removing those limiting beliefs. And it's going to give you freedom, yes, because you're going to let go of all these attachments here, and you're going to have all these perfect actions, and you're going to be shown the way. And the bird is freedom too, right? Yeah. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Oh my God, Spirit. Because that's like the attachment. Look, freedom goes right on top. And that's a different deck there. See, look. And sacrifice is I surrender. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. And that's why they're saying just relax, go with the flow. Because these tests, like I call them obstacles and challenges, they can be very painful. They can be, and most of them are. I'm going to probably say 99.9999% are. Do you know what I mean? That's why it's called a challenge. You know, it's and that's why you need the support. But you know what? You a lot of times you probably do feel like you're sacrificing, but this is really for you to grow. And that's why it has to happen. And I know it just sounds so hard to accept that and understand that when you're going through it, because you're just, you know, it's hard. It really, truly is. However, you know, this isn't something that's being done to you. It's being done for you. So these things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, just like your guides are here right now. And they're helping you remove these limiting beliefs, because you're in this awakening process. And you're just going to use your instincts, and you're just going to listen to yourself. And you're going to try to live in your divinity. I know my true identity. Ooh. Oh, you might be really into it. Okay. My always remember. Okay, something's trying to interfere. Hold on, I need a drink. So dry. May I always remember my true identity, unlimited light and love. Let me know myself as pure consciousness. Wake me from the spellwork of believing I am only human. And I think I even mentioned about being a light being. Maybe that wasn't this reading. Oh, Spirit, the readings are starting to blend. But you definitely know. You're learning your inner power. Look, and intuition came up, and then release again came out again from another deck. Well, and that's divinity with divinity. Holy Spirit, it just keeps going. Look, and then you have like intuition over here, and then you have a different deck. Look, that's two different decks. And then the release, that's the same as down here with the attachment. What's this intuition say? Oh, it's a heart with an eye. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. Yes, and that is very true. What for everyone, everyone's awakening. This awakening card, this is what they're talking about. This awakening here, it is different for everyone. So what is right for me might not be for you. Do you know what I mean? Like for instance, I have like elephants, and I have eagles and doves and butterflies even. Like I have different, like ladybugs, I have different things like on my totem. I have wolves and bears and dogs and cats and bunnies and birds and all kinds of different things on my totem. And so your totem, and dragons, your totem might be something completely different. Like you could have polar bears and maybe tigers and maybe leopards and I don't know, maybe foxes. I don't know. But Spirit communicates with us in different ways. Everybody has a different way of receiving information from Spirit. You might be getting a lot of numbers, and you can look those numbers up, and it'll be messages from your angels. An inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Yeah, to release. Yeah, releasing that and living in your divinity. This divinity comes over here, actually. Yeah, and releasing into one who easily releases all that is ready to go. Let me move in harmony with your natural cycles. Yeah. That's the ebb and flow that they're talking about. We're right back to the ebb and flow from the very beginning, and uniqueness. Yeah, you could be somebody that's very unique. You might have all kinds of special things. Like we all come here with special abilities. You just need to learn how to awaken them. And these readings will teach you how to do some of that. They want me to read this here. Change me, divine beloved, into one who embraces my own uniqueness. Let me accept my own natural nature completely, knowing it too is divine. May I love myself as I am, not as others say I should be. And that's you standing in your truth. Oh, look, and release came out again. Spirit, yes. Oh, you can ask. Yes, Spirit, thank you. They want to tell you that you can ask for grace in your healing process, and it'll help it. They can bring in it so that it's not as painful to deal with those things and letting those things go. Okay, I don't know what that dinging is. That was weird. I thought my phone might have like shut off or something, my recording. So then in harmony with the flow, like seriously, look, more water. Look, and it looks like it's on that mountain again, that one that's reaching up, this one, the trust one. See how it's like surrounded by the water? And look, it looks almost the same one. Look. See that? Okay. Okay, Spirit, what else do you want? May I honor all the ways your grace flows so I move in harmony with you. Open me to trust and receive your abundant blessings in every way. Yeah, Spirit. Okay, so that is to bring it. Yeah, and worthy came out yet again. Well, I know my own worth. You certainly do. Nobody's fooling. Nobody's getting it. Well, balance came out again. She was on the bottom. She came out again. My needs will be met. You're making sure of it. It's your time now. Yeah, that's what I just heard. It's your time now. Discernment. Yes, I was saying that. Just use your, use your own discernment for everything. They want me to, law and release came out yet again. There's a lot of releasing going to happen this year. Yeah, centered. And that's what they call, before I start my reading, they call it centered and look worthy yet again. They want me to read this release one here. And then I think they want me to read those. Okay, change me, divine beloved, into one who can fully offer my schedule to you so my life can be in balance. Let me take rest whenever necessary, trusting that one way or another, all needs will be met. And that's what they were saying here when she was like in the boat and they're telling you they have support and that help will come and you can just relax and enjoy the process. Like even though you're going through challenges, there's going to be things that is going to enlighten you on why those challenges needed to happen. And I mean, it might not happen right away. You might not see it right away, but you will see it in the end because we all do. Once you start that awakening process, there's no going back. There's literally no going back. And look, she's even laying down here. Look, she's even laying down, relaxing here. Look, see that? Well, he's playing this music just like the music that's playing there. Yep, just being in nature. Okay, Spirit, what else? Centered again. Hold my center. Yes, Spirit. That centering is connecting into Gaia. Lord Cthulhu and Soul Guardian. That's what you want next, don't you? Is that this is the stack, right? I don't know how these are. Soul Guardian is 1, 2, 7. This is the Guardian Dragons. So they're going to lead your soul or protect your soul or something. Okay, so let me go to 127. Oh, I'm going to number these pages myself because the way they have these numbers are so, they're like blurry or something. It's really hard to see them. And it's a new deck too, so it's okay. And then Lord Cthulhu. Lord Cthulhu, the galactic dragons. Lord Cthulhu is 9-9. 9-9, isn't 9-9 like the endings or something? I think that's what 9s mean. Okay. What's going on here? I can't seem to get this page to open. Lord Cthulhu, you are the change. Didn't I tell you that? Oh. When Lord Cthulhu first arrived, he lost no time informing me who he was. I am a dragon elder and spokesdragon for the Galactic Council. He went on to say, if you desire to be able to hold the energies of the 5th to the 7th dimensions, you need to be clear of your earthly woes and fears and your deep need for control. For light bodies, we're just talking about that, need to be in alignment with those of the earth and the astrological light matrix. Only then you will become a tool and a tuning device to lift the energy of the planet. As more of you gather together to do this work, the greater will be your chance of bringing lasting peace to Earth. And I literally started this reading by talking about that, about how, oh, Spirit, it's just amazing. Lord Cthulhu went on to explain why the dragons are here collectively. We have come because lasting peace is achievable on Earth. There are other galaxies beyond your human understanding at this time where it has happened. We dragons are as old as the universe itself and have encountered and witnessed humanity in all its guises through the ages. You are the change. And that's what I was saying, that we are all going to join together and be like this soul family. And it's happening now because the new moon and Spirit has been building me up to do this. And when I started the reading and I said that like I was high in the energies, and that's what they're talking about. And I just, it's just, I'm telling you, I can feel it, but I can feel it in my heart. It's the most amazing feeling. Oh, I can't wait till you guys can all be feeling the same thing. It's going to be just so amazing. I can't wait for it to happen. I am the expression of the whole. Okay, for this one, we're doing Soul Dragon now. And it says, oh, can you see the Soul Dragon? Oh, I don't know if you can. Okay, so this was Lord Cthulhu. And he's dark on the outside, but underneath it's all light, the dragon. See that? And he's the spokesperson for the galactic something or other. And then this is the Soul Guardian. And the music is so fitting for a dragon. It even sounds like water dripping in a cave. It's cool. And you see how this one's got the dark. Oh my God, they even brought it out so it's like a balance. See how like this has all that dark and this has all that light there? They brought it out even as a balance. Spirit. Okay, so this is called I am the expression of the whole and complete you. Remember, I am you and you are me. Oh, Spirit. I'm telling you, we're going to do great things in this world. This world is being handed over to the good. And I'm telling you, we are going to change it. And we are going to change it in a way that it's never known before. This beautiful dragon is your soul guardian and your very own dragon counterpart. This majestic being carries all of you, all your past, and your experiences. You are he is you. And I just finished saying that. This is a new deck. I've never read this before. He knows all there is to know about you and your lives. He knows that which you need to do and which you avoid and that which you celebrate. He is the guardian of every incarnation you have experienced as a soul throughout the ages, the good, the bad, and, of course, the ugly. He says, as well as your positive side, I also hold your shadow, the part of you that you would rather not acknowledge exists. I am the keeper of all memories. As you pass through each lifetime, your human body and mind have a need to protect themselves when you experience pain or trauma, whether from birth, life, or death. A small piece of your soul then also retreats to protect itself. I am the guardian of your soul, an expression of the whole and complete you. Wow. If your soul guardian dragon has arrived in your cards today, he is telling you that the time has come to begin a peace, to piece your soul back together, to recall all the missing parts so that you can complete the amazing picture and reveal yourself in all your magnificence as a living being. He tells us, all you need to do is ask, and I will guide your way. You are a spiritual warrior, but you must learn to listen to your inner guidance. I will always be beside you as you follow your path. Can you believe that? Wow, Spirit. I mean, and that's what they're talking about. That's why it came out with this whole releasing thing. And then I was talking about how like all these challenges, how like 99.999% of them are painful, but it's important that we process that and we release that. And look, they're saying for you to be able to move on, if you call back your soul fragments, you know what? I did a video actually on soul fragments. You can go back into one of my videos, and I think it even says like, you know what, I'll actually attach that to this video so it's easier to find, but it's called soul fragments, calling back your soul fragments. There was actually two. It's call back all your soul fragments, and something else, your power, calling back your power. So those two videos, I'll probably link to this because, oh, Spirit, this is like amazing. Wow, this is really going to help a lot of people. I mean, even I'm like right into this. I mean, this is even for me because, you know, I'm still on my healing journey too. Like, you know, like I'm, you know, I mean, yeah, I still, you know what, actually I have done I did a private reading for myself. And I was just listening to it again tonight, actually, because I've been like hemming and hawing. But I did a video the other night and put it up. I think it might have been about the new moon or something, or the wolf moon, the moon in Cancer, whatever it is. And I did a couple of videos, and I did bring it up in that. And Spirit actually said to me when I said, you know, I'm wondering now I should reconsider and think about posting that. And I heard somebody say to me, like, you know, spiritually, that yes, that I should. So that was my confirmation, because I was supposed to do a meditation on it and I never did, but they brought it out in reading and told me. So anyway, I listened to it again tonight, and like I did a little bit of crying and stuff in it. That's why I didn't want to like post it, but it's going to help other people. So I will end up posting it, and I'll probably do a little blurb in the front just so that I don't know. It's a very personal reading, that's for sure. But with that, Spirit, are we done with this? I heard no. What do you want? What's the one more? You want me to bring out a light, Dimensions of Light card. Now, this has all been about limiting belief, Spirits. Are you sure this one? I said, of course you're sure. Okay. So, limiting beliefs. Removing all of them. Yeah. Once you realize that this is your birthright, to stand in your power. You know, this, you know what, being a part of the energy, like your guides were here, and that's what this even said about the soul, that that's why they brought this dragon out, because this dragon, you know, we all share this dragon and this dragon. And see, if this dragon knows all about us and all the good, the bad, and the ugly, like it says, then it's going to know with this reading what resonated and what didn't, and then it's going to know what to bring in. Just like I had said before about your guides, that's why your guides were coming in here. How cool is that? See what I mean? And this card we pulled out at the very beginning of the reading. And I say we because we co-created this reading together, because our guides all work together for this. I heard, yes, we did. This one. Look at that. But one looks reversed. This is the one I think that is actually on. It is. This is the one that's on the book. Finally. I've never pulled it before. What number is this? Number 10. Look. And 10 has been a big number lately. I don't know what's going on with that number 10. But I think 10 is... I don't know. I'm not even going to guess. Did I flip some of these the wrong way here? Oh, no. It just looked that way. Okay. And then I'm going to close the reading after this. Let's see what number 10 says. Happiness. Yes, and it all has to be done with happiness. Learning to feel joy in our hearts without needing to have a particular reason for it other than, say, the extraordinary experience of aliveness is the beginning of access to authentic spiritual empowerment. Standing in your truth. Remember I was talking about that? Our universe loves the unreasonable dreamers. Yes, the optimists and healers. So much so that it will unconditionally support such crazy love wisdom bearers, which is a blessing for all. At times, darker feelings will be part of the soul healing journey. See, you have to go through, and that's part of the journey. That's what they're talking. Oh my God, Spirit, how do they make this happen? I just don't even know. Oh, and I hope you guys are really getting a lot out of this, because, it's amazing. At times, darker feelings will be a part of the soul healing journey for us as individuals and in our collective. It requires a strong and compassionate will to honor all that you feel without denying the potential wisdom of darker emotions and deciding to gently but firmly bring yourself back into communion with the sacred well of peace and light within. Be real, but also remember you are of the light. And Spirit, I honestly don't know how they do it, but and you know what? Happiness came out in this deck too. And I just put it back in there. Spirit. I don't even know what to say. It makes me laugh so hard. It just does. I just don't even know what to say, Spirit. Oh my God. When I just think they cannot top it, I'm like, how are you going to use this deck and find anything that's going to match in this? And they did. And they do every single time. And with that, Spirit, okay, I want to thank all the guides that have come in here today, because all these guides are your guides. And though I am a new channel and you might not see this for months down the road, I don't know, days, even tomorrow, I don't know. We are the beginning of something very, very new that the earth has never experienced before. And your guides have come here to help find out the best way to guide you and to help you and your dragon. And that's why they talk about here about being that dreamer and believing in this stuff. And, you know, what do you got to lose? You're probably already going through all this heartache, right? You know, trust in the ether, trust in what's in the ether. And you need to remember, though, in the ether, there is the light beings, and then there's the false light beings, okay? So there's not just the light beings. That's what I work with, just the light beings. Now, I shouldn't say that, because at times I do work with the dark beings and I do work with the light beings, because I work for the balance. I work for the universe. I work for spirit. So sometimes the dark beings have to bring in those messages. And I actually did one the other day. And I didn't know a whole lot what was going on in that reading because I didn't resonate with it, because I don't live in, like, I don't deal with any of the darkness right now. But had I been in that darkness at one point, I did and probably would have resonated with it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm just all in the light. So though I still do readings for the dark, because I did all my studying with the dark. And because you can't work in the light if you've never worked with the dark. So I work with both. So, but this here, and you'll always see that they'll always try to bring that balance in my readings, because I work for spirit, and it all has to always balance, because that's just the way the universe works. And I work for the universe, and I co-create with you, and you co-create with me. And with that, spirit, I am going to close this reading. And I want to thank all the guides that have come, all the beings that have assisted the guides to be able to come and funnel through me. Thank you all. It's been a very beautiful message. And I hope this helps all your, all of the souls that you have been assigned to help. And I hope that brings them a lot of healing and confirmation, and things they probably already know anyway. And with that, yeah, that's it. Yeah, spirit. They said, yeah. So, okay, so I'm going to say goodnight then, because it's quite late. It's probably around 1 in the morning. So good luck on your healing journey.